Hi, my name is Mary Bell, and I'm the Assistant Director at the Wilbraham Public Library. Today I'm going to show you how to use our online access to MorningStar to look up stock prices and analysis, get quarterly industry reports, and find up-to-date newsletters about investing. To get started, go to our website, www.wilbrahamlibrary.org, hover over Research and Learning, and click on Morningstar Investments. Note that while Wilbraham residents can use this from home and everyone can access it in the library, only one user at a time can access this. So if you don't see this screen the first time you go to the site, try again another time. It could be that someone else is using it. And certainly let us know if you have continued issues getting into it. We'll see if we can figure out what's going on. So now let's search for a stock. I'm going to go right up here to the search box with the little magnifying glass and start looking up, let's look up Tesla. So I'm just going to start typing the ticker, and you can see as I type that, they give suggestions for what it could be. This one on top is what I'm looking for, so I'm going to click on that to perform the search. So now right here at the top, I have a chart showing me today's prices as I look at this on April 9th. And there's also Morningstar analysis. As I start to drag down, there's lots of more information here. They're giving information about price versus fair value, trailing returns. If you want to skip towards something on the bottom, you can do that. I can click on this, for example, to jump right down to the executive team and see who owns the stock. And then I can also click right back here on Tesla to get back to the top of the screen. Now, if I don't want information on a specific stock but wanted more general industry reports, I can click on Markets over here on this gray bar. And then right over here on the right, there's industry reports and sector reports. So they've just come out with Q2. I can click on that for this year to get the most recent report from 2020. Now, this is a 32-page document, and you can see it's broken down into different types like basic materials, communication services, and more. And I can just read that right here in the browser. Let me click on the back button to go back there. And I also want to mention the sector reports. Say you didn't want that whole 32-page report, you just wanted to know about healthcare. If you click on that, now you just have the 4 pages that deal specifically with the healthcare sector. And finally, the newsletters. If you go over here, right next to that first search box that we were looking at before, these dividend investor, fund investor, stock investor, ETF investor, they might look familiar if you remember those old binders that we used to get monthly in the reference section. These are basically what those are. Every month they have an updated newsletter in each of these sectors. So if we wanted to look at the current issue of dividend investor, I would click on this. And rather than opening like those reports did, it's right over here on the right downloading onto my computer. So wherever things download onto your computer, whether that's the downloads folder or somewhere on the desktop, it's going to automatically download. And now that it's done, I'm going to double click on that. And now it opens in my browser. So if you had something like Adobe or other software, that would be the way that you would access these monthly newsletters. And you can see as I scroll down, it's a pretty thorough one, 28 pages, and it goes down lots of information on dividend portfolios. So I'll just click back out on that. So that's a little bit about how to use Morningstar. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. You can see there's a lot of places that I did not click on in here to show you kind of what you could search. So certainly take a look at it. Let us know in the comments what you find or if you have any questions.